Hello everyone, I'm TheFireBlades and welcome to a new game, Ken Follett's The Pillars of the Earth. Now if you're aware of, if you know what The Pillars of the Earth is, then I'll say no more, but if you're not, it's actually a book, obviously from the author Ken Follett, based in the Middle Ages. Now I say Middle Ages as a pretty broad term. This is going to take place essentially from mid to late 1100s. So post-Norman conquest, pre-murder of Thomas Becket. Now, I'm going to say straight away that there are going to be spoilers, because it looks like that this is the recreation of the story itself, rather than an adventure game based on the story, because it's got Ken Follett's name there. It's literally The Pillars of the Earth, and it appears to be listing the chapters as well. It's actually episodical. I'm playing episode 1, as you can see in the top here. Episodes 2 and 3 haven't been released. I've got the season pass, so I will be able to get episodes 2 and 3 as they're released, and then I'll be able to add that further. Now, the book itself, wow, I've read the book. It's... I can't review it, really. I'm not a reviewer, but Jesus Christ, it was infuriating at times. It really made you hold on. Really made you hold on to things. And it seemed like, even though you wanted the good things to happen to the characters, they were only set up for the basis of them being knocked back down again. It seems that the equilibrium and the disruption balance was always one step forward for equilibrium and then 2 steps back for disruption. And it seems like no matter how hard they tried, what went wrong afterwards seemed to have more gravitas than the achievements that they made. So it's like, what's the point? You know, I kind of lost faith after a while. I ended up receiving a bit of hearing a bit of the story, finding out what happened, and got so annoyed that I threw the book across the room. But that's just me. I'm temperamental, I suppose. But I've bought the game for full price, the asking price, so I must like it along the way somewhere. So I'm going to play it now. This seems to be part of some medieval Benderam going on. I'm currently playing the Guild 2. I'm currently playing Crusader Kings 2, and I'm currently now playing the Pillars of the Earth. I bought it yesterday, so it was only just released very recently, I think. So, let's go straight into it. This is obviously the story of the book. Spoiler alert. And it's made by Daedalic. It's those guys. I think they made Edna and Harvey. Don't quote me on that because I'm not too sure. But they're very good. They do point-and-click games. I don't know how this game's going to play out, so I'm going to use mouse and keyboard just in case. You can use Xbox controller, you can use PS3, you can use Steam controller, sorry, PS4. But because it's point-and-click, it's literally point with the mouse and click with the mouse button. So I'm going to do it like that. I'm going to start the book. Do you want to play the tutorial? Yeah, why not? Just in case. Walk by left-clicking where you want to go. Alright. Oh, okay, he's all silhouetted. Okay, click that. Move your cursor around the room. When it changes to this, click the right mouse button a couple of times. Think about object. I suppose because it's in semicircle, because it's on the right, it's a right click. Sally knows what she's doing. Oh, I see. It's a single click. Single click to move, double click to think. Oh, so he's moved on. Oh, okay. I've completed that tutorial. Maybe not then. Ignore that. Right. Current location, cathedral. To see all the objects, hold the mouse wheel, or press and hold the spacebar. Oh, okay, so I can interact with that. Brilliant. Okay, cool. Move your cursor around the room. When it changes to this, left click to interact. Oh, tools. Oh, I think I know who I am then. Okay, left click to interact. Boosh. Picked him up. I suppose they faded the character because if you don't know who he is, it might actually damage the storyline, or at least damage your own sense of the continuity of the storyline. I think I know who it is. Your inventory is displayed at the bottom left of the screen. Click the tools to equip them. Your tools are now equipped. Left click on something to use them. How about the gargoyle here? Oh, to work on the gargoyle, left click when the white dot is in the green area. Alrighty then. Oh, okay, so just the one. It's not like Fable minigame where you have to do it each time. He's just chiselled a bit of that. A lady. Let's say gargoyle for a second. Talk to Sally. Current location, Cathedral. Okay, so click that. I'm going to go up to her and talk to her. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know what this bit is. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just getting recall. I know exactly where this tutorial is set. I could put you right there. Left click to choose your answer. Wave or cough to get your daughter's attention. Okay, I'm going to do that. Wave. Hello. If you want to stay silent, wait for the timer to run out. Tell your daughter you'll return later. I'll come. Yeah, come with me. No, I mean, people did speak in the Middle Ages, so I don't know if there's just some kind of tutorial device to make the characters obscure as possible. Leave the cathedral. When the cursor changes to this shape, click to explore another area, double click on an exit to speed things up. Oh, nice. It just stands there. Wish I could do that all the time. Shiring, England. Now, I don't think Shiring is actually a real place. It's based on real events. Real events do happen, but I believe the situations, the locations, and the MacGuffin itself are fictional, but based on real things.
This should do. How do you feel?
Oh, can't complain. After all, there's a cozy tree in my back.
I promise, this will be the last fire. After tonight, it won't be trees anymore, but walls and a roof. In Shiring, I will find a job.
What if the bishop wants to hire you for life? To keep his palace in shape? Maybe strengthen the town's defenses? Plain things, Tom Builder. Just walls and roofs.
There. Took me a lifetime to find some dry ones in this wet. Why didn't we just use your staff? That old thing would have done nicely.
Because that thing is precious. It's not made to burn. And we might be able to sell it. Right, now let's see if this does the trick.
Make a fire. Okay, so he's the story has begun. In terms of the book, it's actually begun a little bit further on, and it's led into this particular moment here. The flint is dwindling, but the steel still shines.
Hurry up, I'm freezing.
Now, I want to introduce the characters, but I'm sure the game will do that for me. The stick is important, but I don't want to say.
Martha, you want to cut up some turnips? We'll be making soup.
If it helps.
Alfred, you go and look for water.
We could just eat snow.
No, it'll be proper water for my family. You sit, I'll take care of it.
You still haven't answered my question, Tom Builder. What if the bishop offered you a job like they did in Exeter? Something that is beneath your craft, but pays for a lifetime. Easy work.
Well, building something is never easy.
You know what I mean. After Exeter, you said I could create something that matters, something that stands for eternity, or I could die setting up houses and sheds. But what if houses and sheds would feed your family? Would you stay this time, or would you keep on looking?
You know I could do so much more.
You said the same thing then, and look where it brought us. Just promise me you'll think about it.
So, what the book has included before this is, it starts off with Tom Builder, the man you see here. This is his family. And they were building a house. Because he's a builder, he's a mason.
Maybe we can sell the baby.
Alfred!
I'm joking. Don't listen to me.
Turns out the lord who was going to own the building for his future wife was rejected by the future wife, so he had no need for the house. Therefore, they were out of a job, they're destitute, it's winter, they got to Exeter and found the building, then they were building a new
Stupid
cathedral.
snow. Why did it have to come down just now?
Should never have left.
Well, we're here now. Guess there's no use complaining.
And basically they said, yeah, we got enough people, we don't really need a master mason. If you're a labourer, if you want to do some labouring, go ahead. And he said, maybe not. So they're here now, and they're actually a bit stuck. I need to find some proper water. Okay.
Hungry?
I'm fine.
And they've basically got nothing left.
Aren't you forgetting something? Or are you planning to carry the water with your bare hands?
I'm bad man. Oh, piss. Yeah. Get water. Of course, you carry water with... Lovely. Sorry, I got a bit immersed in establishing
I
the
like
plot.
Salisbury. I wish we had stayed.
They had no work for your father.
So what? I can work.
You're a mason, just like Tom. If he can't find work, you can't either.
So, I'm going to actually leave it there. I'm going to pause it because otherwise they'll keep interrupting me. This is the first episode, and this was just tutorial. This is just to get us into it and the establishing of the story itself. So, it does continue. Obviously, it gets better from here. So, I'm going to leave it here, and I'll hope to see you in the next episode. So, thanks for watching, and I hope we have a good story together. Bye for now.